just move forward to when things begin, because things aren't going to begin in a cool second. But hey, if you want to hang around, why not? We can be all hunky-dory in here, you know what I'm saying? That's some music. There we go. Oh, the royalty-free variety. Yeah, yeah. Time to do some self-shilling and promo. Ba 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 da ba. GMK Sandstorm. Here I go. Hope everyone is doing A+ today. The music might be getting loud, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Okay, well. It's a good day. It's a good day to be Huey. Hello, Restist. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good today, Restist. I'm doing pretty good. I am ready for this build. Got my keycaps ready. Got my switches lubed. I got the stabilizers lubed and already installed, so no one gets to sit through the most boring part. Oh, I need to do the build command. You right. Where's my bot? Let's see if my botterino is gonna work today. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Ninewalker. Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you are doing A+. Hello, Nebulant. How was putting meat in the smoker? How long are you smoking brisket for, my dude? Hello, Dombrox. Picture and Fruit channel. We'll check it out in a cool minute. One second, just dealing with something on my computer real quick. Hello, new boards. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh man, we're getting the whole crew together. Okay, hold on. God damn it, Twitch. You got the boat today. You need to learn how to do fiberglass. Nice. Hey, Sifo. Okay, hold on. What builds do I need right now? I mean, not builds. What commands do I need? I'm gonna edit my build commands. TX60 antique finish. NK Blueberry Switches. Hey, J Chef, thanks so much for that 9 months of tier 1. Lubed with 3203 and 3204. GMK Sandstorm. Submits. Hey, maybe I think it's gonna be synced this time. I tried it out earlier. It worked when I tried out a local recording, so it could actually work this time. Can I switch cameras? Lube station. Do the link for the lube station. I'll do it right now. Add command. Lube station. Thank you. Leather for the okay, that's fine. Everyone, 2-minute cooldown, response. Huey uses this lube station. Submits. Alright, try the command. It's just as you typed it. Sweet. Command works. Yay. Cool. Solder? Do I really need a solder command? Link to the page. Oh, wait, I'll do solder for the actual solder I use, and I'll do solder station or solder tool for the actual paste. But I don't think anyone actually was gonna buy the paste. Let's be real, right? Most people, that's ridiculous. For solder, I'll do the spool that I use. I got a shorter link. Try exclam solder. It's a prettier looking link. Sweet. I'll do one for solder station. Not that anyone's gonna care. How's everyone doing today while I get everything set up? New solder station. Huey uses this solder station. Solder station. Although better budget alternatives are on his Amazon store. I'll do one for my Amazon store. What's the direct link? What's my link to my own Amazon store again? I have a link for it down below. Thank you. It's /shop. That's what it is. Thanks, Nebulent. Do new command. Amazon. See the products Huey uses or recommend on his Amazon store. This is Huey actually setting up a bot. Well, so did anything else? See, so we're gonna set up the bot at the beginning because I already took the boring part. All the stabs are already lubed and put in place. I just need to trim off the top and bottom of the PCB. This is a brand new PCB, as you guys can see. It still has the thing. Look at this. Bam. L3 finger, baby. What other commands do I need? Do I need any other commands? I got grabby friend. Am I sweating buckets? No. Sweet. Okay, just let me know. We can add them whenever. I just used what I had on hand. That's why the spacebar stab is different. That's it. Only reason. Only reason. You all ready to start? I'm ready to start. I finished one mango monster juice. I got one more. I feel pretty ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Everyone lubing switches. Everyone doing their own keyboard chores. Driving home and can't watch. No, you're beautiful, Jeff. You're beautiful. Still need to add dielectric grease. Okay, I'll add that later. Okay, let me just move to this screen over here, as you guys can see. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's just move the music. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, you guys can see me better now. And how's the audio delay? Is it better? Yay, nay, what dost thou say? Is the delay between the video and my voice? Is it better? It should be better. I don't know if it's perfect, but it should be good. Not perfect, but good enough. I'll take it. Laugh at shooting and desolder your southpaw and fix an ender stab. Oof. What happened to your ender stab? You can't just shove more lube in? Can't wait to hear my thoughts on Blueberry. I'm gonna have a lot of my thoughts on Blueberry when I do when the Which Switch episode comes out sometime next week. Let's open this up. I gotta grab this plate. The wire. Oh no, the wire popped out. Yeah, now you guys can see me dance when a good song comes on. Even though good music probably won't come on today because I'm playing all royalty-free music today. Because this video is going to go on YouTube, unlike loop videos. What are we doing today? We're building a TX60 with blueberries. You can do the exclamation build to see the full details of the build today. There we go. Oh, Nebulin already did it. It's on a 2-minute cooldown. He beat you to it. It is a wonderful Sunday. Tomorrow is Memorial Day. Lubing already done? Yep, already lubed the switches for the switches and the stabilizers. So we're going straight to taking this apart and straight to soldering, basically. Yesterday, just lubed the switches, and before stream is when I lube the stabilizers. So this goes on right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, nice and easy. We're gonna do a split spacebar for the right, split shift for the right shift, and then win keyless bottom row, per the norm. This is gonna be the spacebar because of a 100-gram. Progressive, so I already marked it with an S. "20-minute stream? It's not going to be long, that's for sure. Good luck, you're only going to be half watching. That is all good. Hope you can get some more lube soon. why such a heavy spacebar switch? It doesn't really actually feel that heavy, to be honest. And I need to put this away awkwardly because it has to go through around my lights. Then I have to hook one peg, hook the other peg, bam, hanging up there. Okay. Spacebar, let's put that on first so I don't put it on accidentally somewhere else. What up, Sake? Do you have any preferences for bowls in my lube? What do you mean for bowls? When I break down my switches. Oh, when I break down my switches, I just have, I'll show you real quick. 1, 2. I use my magnetic bowls, so I have it in this orientation like this. So if I have a random switch here, right? Actually, no, let me grab a dry switch. Here, so I have this Polar Panda here, right? Say I had a huge stack of them, I wanted to break them down. I'd arrange these bowls just like this in this order for this reason. So I got my opener. So when I open them, I just go open, top, dump stem, dump spring, bottom. And then I continue and I go bam, 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 bam. Just like that. And these are the largest, so I want the largest bowl for these. Springs are tiny, I can use the smallest. These are small, I can use this, and these are also pretty small, relatively. And I just bam, 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 bam. So I have all 4 separated. So if I want to swap stems, I just take this out, and then I put new stems in. Or springs, same thing. And then they all transfer to my lube station. That's all it is. Nice and simple. Amazon? Yeah, Amazon. Okay, let's just put that apart. But I mean, whatever kind of container works, as long as you have a good rhythm. For me, this is a good rhythm. You can use Tupperware containers. You can use whatever. As long as you have 4 containers, that will hold as many as you want to do, right? I have a little magnetic top for my desk, so these just like stick to the top part of my desk, my bench. All right, let's put these switches in. Oh, before I do that, let's take out these parts. So as you guys can see, the PCBs come with these extra bits that are perforated here, here, and here. Obviously, you know, the USB port isn't going to clear, so we got to take this part off the top, and the same thing for the bottom. So, scares people sometimes, but it's pretty fun. How am I doing? I'm doing A+. Just about to... There we go. Why is it spawn one so much tougher? Is that a Liku PCB? It is a Liku PCB. It's the okay, let me separate this first. It's the same PCB that came with this case, actually. Ow. A little FR4 never hurt anyone. Good thing I'm not using those stabs. Top 3 go-to switches. Ooh, that's a hard one. Why is this part so difficult? There we go. Tangerines probably wouldn't be in my top 3 switches. No, they wouldn't. Top 3 go-to. Inks would be up there. It depends on the build a lot too, to be honest. Where's the space bar I just popped out? There it is. Okay, let's put all the switches in now. There we go. Stock, not lubed. I have to think about that. It's certainly gonna be a loud build, I predict. Is the music volume okay, everyone? It's low. Okay. Okay, a little bit, they're a little bit higher there. Ba ba da ba ba. Well, most of the music today is just kind of like ambiance. It's less so of like music to chillax to like yesterday, you know? How do I like blueberry switches? I don't know. I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out. And let's find out together. You can lift a pad without having a burn mark. As a heads up. Royalty-free ambiance? You know it. On the epic journey music. Oh, not yet. You're gonna get your cable from Chris Cable. Can't wait to get it. So hypes. I feel really meh about custom cables these days, to be honest. I'd rather make my own if I wanted a custom cable. Chris Cable. Wasn't Chris Cable had some drama recently with a user about a cable for their jur or something? Something happened. I don't know if it was Chris Cables actually, but I know there's some drama with a cable vendor recently. Do they make C2C? Someone does. I'm sure someone does. This is pretty cool music. This music is probably too epic for what I'm doing right now. Well, Sake, maybe you need a stronger desk. I kid, but it just depends on the finish of your desk, I guess. I mean, you shouldn't be dropping your cable on your keycaps. I feel like. I don't know. But I also don't have, like, fancy cables with, like, Lemo connectors or anything. What song is that? Is that copyright when I'm humming? I don't think it is. I think it's just a campfire song, right? An ice cream song? The ice cream truck song? That's the ice cream truck song, right? I don't know. Let's see. Let's put the rest of these in. I think my spacing is right, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to take some keycaps and do some confirming. Okay, let's take one of these boys. Okay, let's see here. Rules Kung Fu Fighting. Sweet. Sweet. I'm good. I'm good. Let's get soldering. Let's get soldering. Soldering. We're gonna get soldering. It's time to solder now. Okay. Time to get one of my friends out here. This guy. And let's get my spool of solder. Tip cleaner. Monster. Mango Loco. Best flavor. The solder I use, this is solder I recommend and I use. Someone can hit that command in chat if you want a link. Is this one. Alright, let's get to it. Hey, thanks so much, Tajleva. I believe it's Tajleva for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel free anyone to ask any questions about this build. Let me just get y'all more light. Hey, too much light, huh? Nope, I don't want it to be warmer. I want it to be dimmer, but not off. Sure. What temperature do I solder at? I solder at 350 C. And it works pretty well for me. Hooray for light indeed. See how it goes. It's a slight zoom. Did I say the interest check for a $30 3D printed solder roll holder? Lull? Oof, Megaforce with that 7 months Twitch Prime. What up, my dude? How's GMK Frost Switch going? Yeah, $30 J-Chef, and it was 3D printed, and all it was like a case for this. It was bleh. Is it mean or elitist to say? I feel like there should be a sign in like every kind of like small scale hobby, like keyboards or pens or whatever. There's a sign for everyone that says, just because you own a 3D printer does not make you a vendor. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who have 3D printers who ruin it for good people with 3D printers sometimes. Oh yeah, and someone earlier mentioned that like they've had Leaku PCBs whose RGBs haven't worked. I think there have been like 2 or 3 Leaku PCBs whose RGBs I've had to repair in the past. Easy enough to fix though. Nice relaxing music today. Has this been QMK'd or is it going to be Jurgon? It hasn't been QMK'd yet. It's a brand new PCB, but I'm going to flash QMK on it at some point. Last row of alphas. If you're a fan of 3D printing, as long as it's reliable and local, don't know about buying parts online and having them shipped out. Yep, feel the same way. Too bad some local makerspaces are like, oh, you want to print something at our local makerspace? Well, you're going to get a monthly sub for at least 1 month to use the printer once. And it's going to cost $30. I'm like, what? I just want to use your printer once. God damn. I mean, I understand you got bills to pay, but damn. This is 3D print. I'm not doing anything 3D print. I'm just talking in general. Some makerspaces, don't get me wrong, some makerspaces are cool, and they'll be like, oh, you just want a one-off file? Yeah, we'll do that for you, no problem. Just because, you know, they want to get you in. And that's a good way to get people in, right? Some places are really stingy and like, nope, only members can use it, and you got to pay for a membership to that chip. But don't get me wrong, if you have a use for a lot of different tools that makerspaces offer, they can be great. They can be absolutely A+. I guess I can move my microphone to you guys hear me more. Yeah, so like Nebula. Some places are pretty bad where it's like, after you do your monthly, you still have to do an approved class by them to use the machine, which for some machines is understandable. But like, come on. Okay, in theory, I'm done soldering. So let's just assemble this and say we're done, right? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Nope, missed a pin. There we go. Cool. Looks like we are done now. 40 minutes in the stream and like almost on the board. This is great. What a great time to be alive, everyone. Left win might be crooked. We'll see. Should be okay. Dremel it. I mean, I hope this isn't the stream I need to bring my Dremel out for. I'm surprised no one's like, Huey, you should just Dremel the brass and make it a TX60 half plate. Nothing to jump on the bottom rail, for real. Sash, please. Do one of these, right? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say no accents for this. Is probably gonna be the move. So we're not gonna do accents. Okay, everyone? You're just gonna have to live with that. Left one looks straight to me. I think this set is actually looking pretty decent on this board in person. Not sure how well it's coming across the camera, but wow, no, I did not split the backspace. I have 2 backspaces, you're right. Why do I have 2 backspaces? I'm silly. Silly Huey. Maybe I just want to make sure I want to avoid mistakes that much. Oh yeah, you guys catch that. But no one catches the fact that I swapped M and N on my build last week. Thanks for the 300 bits. Tajleva. Tajleva? I'm going to go with Tajleva. Ooh, baby. That's nice. Nice. Maybe we should do the enter accent? Nah. What's my favorite layout? Ooh, HHKB probably? HHKB layout. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9 0 escape Q 6. That's a key I don't need. 8 I T FX FN B B. Where are the last keys? You guys have good eyesight. Thanks, DUDUDUDU. You guys have good eyesight too, right? There's A. Obviously, this is the flipped one. Yep, done. Okay. Let's just clean all this up. It's like when you go to those nice restaurants and like after like before the dessert, the waiters will come up with like a little metal scooper thing and they're just gonna like move all the breadcrumbs. Hello, Bueno Builds. Great idea for using EVT spacebars. Yeah, dude, you can just scoop up the crumbs. You can like pretend to be fancy when you're like you're eating dinner there. No, let me clean up before the dessert. The crumber into a little tray. Okay. Sorry for the whip zoom. You guys want to hear how it sounds? It's gonna be loud. It's much crisper than stock. Oh, the song's bumping. Okay. I want to pause that for a second. Oops. There we go. One of these. Let me get some typing examples in front of me. Oh, it's not plugged in. Doesn't matter. Are the legs lubed? Yeah, the whole thing's lubed. This is how it sounds. So that's pretty close. That's pretty close to the sound. Let me give you a better idea of what you might hear, because this is like, you know, a Huey Shaka distance, and obviously your ears aren't that close. It does definitely have a very poppy feel to it. The feel is definitely very, very poppy, which is pretty refreshing. It's actually like, How's the actuation point? It's kind of hard for the actuation point when I'm not actually physically typing something on my computer in front of me. You know what I mean? Because I can feel like, unless you're asking me about the height of the press. I think I want to use thicker, actually even thicker lube in the future. If I would build this again, I would definitely want to use a thicker lube on the stem for sure. I used 3204 on the base of the housing and 3203 on the stem. I think I'd probably switch it up and I'd use a 205 grade 0 for the stem. Is probably what I'd switch it up to personally, for just how I'd want to have mine. Overall, like, for me, the weakest part right now... Oh, I have my headphones on, but let's see. Actually, no, it sounds better. Okay, it sounds better when I'm not, like, hearing it... when I'm hearing it once past my headphones and hearing it twice through the monitoring on my microphone. It does sound better like this. Certainly an interesting looking build. Certainly an interesting switch. Oh man, those graphs for the Switch. When I share them, man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'll say that much. I'm gonna take 2 of these and I'm put them at my force curve machine because I have this graph for the stock switch done already. I've seen the graph for the lube switch done. No, this is it's very poppy. It's like, how do I describe it? Imagine okay, I got this. No, I'm not gonna draw it. That'd give out too much. So imagine a holy panda. Holy panda is like, if this was the graph, right? The holy panda is like a ton of force at the beginning, right? Take that force and just do this to it. Lower it a little bit and like just do this to it, right? So it's not as sharp, but it's not as sharp, but still poppy, but extended. That's kind of what they did. So the holy panda was like this for the big bump. It's like this. That's what they did to it. It's still kind of a sharpness. It's like so sharp, but it's like this instead of like this. So they pushed it back. They did that. It's still the bump is still at the front, but the back part, it's kind of like tail doesn't cut down, so it kind of like does this. I really should actually do a graph comparing it with the Holy Panda as well. I'm not saying this in the sense that it's like a Holy Panda. These do not misconstrue those words. It is still pretty different, but that because you can compare, because it's definitely like, try rubber dome. See, if you don't know what rubber domes feel like, so you've typed only on ergo clears for like the last decade. You don't know what rubber domes feel like. Let's be real. So no, they're not bad. Would I build these again? Probably. I would actually be more interested in putting these in my CA66. How do they compare to creams, if at all? I mean, I wouldn't compare them because one's a tactile and one's a linear. You know what I mean? That's like comparing, you know, wines and beers. They're separate. They're separate things. A better Arctos, but that's an extremely low bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't ever compare anything to an Arctos because Arctos are bad, straight up bad switches. Arctos. How to never get... Huey's Arctos review. How to never get a review unit for everything ever again. It's a good macro pad to pick up. To be honest, I don't know. I have two pretty dank macro pads that I love. I mean, I got my Ocelot, which is a beautiful, like a brass bottom. Well, it even has this little cutout here, USB-C. And I also got my quite dusty. Dust it off real quick. Get a ton of fingerprints on it for the aesthetic. My all brass M6B. Look at this rubber foot. This rubber circle foot. It's beautiful, right? I mean, it's aesthetic, but annoying that they use flathead for the assembly. But isn't this beautiful? Oof. Checkmate, Nebulant. Jeff got you. This is such a hype song for a free song. Can I cut the VOD so we can listen to Sandstorm? So yeah, would I build another keyboard with blueberries? I'd have to be pretty picky with the build, to be honest. Then if I did build another board with blueberries, it'd probably be my CA66, which I think for a lot of people who know my opinions of the CA66, if you don't, I have a review on my YouTube channel that I did a long time ago. You should check that out. I really like that video. It's not perfect, but it was a fun video to work on. But there's a lot of reasons why I would want to put a switch like this in the CA66, which would be to like, what's the metaphor? You know how like an Avatar Last Airbender, you know, the different schools of bending, you got fire bending, air bending. If like keyboards were similar, there'd be like switch bending, sound bending, whatever other bullshit bending, basically sound bending. And the CA66 is a keyboard that has a large echo chamber essentially that allows you to really make certain switch sounds shine where they otherwise might not. Have I ever done a top 10 switches vid? You eat it up. Last year for 2019 or 2018, I did a top key sets, top keyboards, and top switches. I didn't do one for the most recent 2019. I think I think I did for 2018. Maybe I'll do another top 10 or top 5s at some point. It's just hard. My opinions change, but maybe, you know, doing a video like that would help show my changes of opinion. No problem, Rudy. So what does everyone think about Sandstorm on the Antique? Honestly, I think it works. I think it works. Let's give a little, give some loving. This has been sitting unbuilt for months at this point. For months. Notice the downside of this brass. Only one downside. Where's my driver of screw? Where's my electric screwdriver? Oh, there it is. Was this antique copper? It is antique copper. Great eye. For those who don't know, there's actually three different antique finishes for the TX60 boards. I believe this is the antique copper build. Do I think 9009 will have extras? Yeah. All of Dixie Run sets have extras. Whether or not it'll be enough extras, of course, is another thing completely. This is the downside. Look how thin this is. That is so thin. It's just, yeah, it's pretty thin. Doesn't have that much weight, but hey, at least it looks nice. A lot of people don't realize how thin this weight actually is. Like, it's tiny thin. Hold on, everyone. I have an idea. I have an idea. Where is... $3 a.m. Thanks so much for joining while you could still win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I took out 2 sheets. I just need 1 sheet. There we go. I'm gonna forget about this at some point. That's gonna be our little secret, everyone. It's gonna be our little secret right there. Okay? Give it like a year or two, and then there's gonna be a reason in a year or two I'm gonna have to rebuild this board. Innovating weight dampening right there. Okay. Sorbo the board. Should I put Sorbothane on the board? I have Sorbothane I could use to Sorbothane this board up. Does anyone want to hear this board with Sorbothane in it? Do it. Leave the plastic. Yeah, I will leave the plastic on if I do. Yeah, I'll Sorbothane it if people want to check it out real quick. Here, hold on, everyone. Hold on. On hold. Hold on. I legitimately still have like a lifetime supply of Sorbothane. I'm jealous of your brisket. You should make it for all of us when we go visit you someday. Hopefully Jeff, Jay Shuff, Dewey, the whole gang. Freaking non-magnetic screws. Who does this? Right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Non-magnetic screws? Absolute freaking worsts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a screw. No, I'm not. Freaking TX. Okay, here's the bottom. We got some Thane or Sorbo variety, okay? It's just... rough cut. Wow, that actually is going to work pretty well. He thinks. Actually, I might even not need to notch the PCB. Or the USB. Let's see how deep that part goes. I just need to trim the plastic on the outside. Perfect. So all this, I'm just going to tuck it underneath itself. Like so. This, tuck underneath itself. Like so. There we go. Ooh, I think it's going to sound better. Ooh, the sword blade might be on the thick side, so we might have to apply some force for these screws, but that's okay. That's what the stream's all about. Doing things the Huey way. Sometimes you shouldn't do things the Huey way. Sometimes you should. It is Sorbothane. Okay, it's condensing it pretty well. It's gonna be interesting on the sound because usually I recommend putting strips of Sorbothane, so you still have like some space between the Sorbothane for the sound to absorb or like bounce and then absorb. Not typically like just a whole sheet inside. So this is not what I actually typically recommend, but. Hey, you can always make it. You can always make Sorbothane smaller, right? Plus, now there's extra excess Sorbothane. Okay. This is a little bit cleaner of a sound. It did raise the pitch just slightly. There's no like kind of, there's like the sound cuts off really fast. It's like it's like tap tap. This is still 2020, just way faster. Yeah, less echo. It just curtailed that the linger of the sound. A little farther, closer to real world would be out here. Okay, to help illustrate CFO's point, let me grab another board. This will help also illustrate what CFO means by a non-2020 board. CFO, this one's for you, bud. This one's for CFO. Okay, so everyone put this in your mind, okay? Modern tactile board, right? Right? With Sandstorm, okay? Now let's get a board that's not modern. Cherry 1800 HEU with a MX clears. This is stock, new in box quality. Cherry double shots. Okay, look, my cable still wraps. It's all plastic. It's all plastic. This is what old school tactile boards sound like. Look at that flex. You guys see that? You see that flex? See, we're only today we are doing what they've done so long ago. And that is not having a plate. It's stock. I still need to lube this. I do want to lube this in the near future. Because stabilizers need to work, of course. It looks beautiful. Yeah, that spacebar needs work. For a unlubed stabilizer, enter isn't bad. Neither is the backspace. This shift is pretty bad. Spacebar is horrible. Look at this beaut. Now this is a beautiful board. Do those gasket mods to tray mount like Tofu's actually work? Which kind of gasket mod to tray mount? Made in Germany, MX 1800, G80 1800 HEU. What a beauty. What a beauty. Flip out feet. I have used this on my board. I'm gonna flip the feet up. Now we got angle. And it still sounds great. More like 1800 HEU. Like dremeling out some of the middle posts of cheaper cases buying a gasket. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Probably not. Probably wouldn't hurt, but I'm not totally sure because tray mount is still tray mount because you still have the outside tray posts that hold it up. I'm not really sure where the gasket's going, unless you mean like the gasket all the way around the side. I would say not really worth it for a board like the Tofu. You do it like unicorn mount. Just get a board that already has it like a unicorn mount, I would say. Look at this. Look at flex. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? The whole PCB? Yeah, this is a board that we'll definitely have a keyboard chores video in the future where I re-lube this. Maybe even swap the keycaps. Just kidding, I won't swap the keycaps. This just looks beautiful. Although TA90 would look great on this, right? You guys see this flex? Oh my god, this flex is crazy. It's great. Would reviewers back then call this flimsy? No. Not particularly. Not that like reviewers existed back then for keyboards. Basically, the only metric for keyboards was, is this better than the fuck, what was it called? is this better than the Generation 1 IBM PC Junior keyboard? If it was better than that, no one actually cared about it. If it was that bad, then people would actually say. Because back in the day, like when these shipped with stuff, you know, people would review the computer that came with the keyboard, and only if the keyboard was bad would they really mention the existence of the keyboard. Yeah, keyboards used to be really expensive back in the day. So, yeah, keyboard reviewers like they do today didn't really exist, just because people would review the computer. Look, I even have the original documentation, baby. Original documentation. How beautiful, right? Look, it even has the pin assignments if I wanted to make my own teensy, and QMK the shit out of it, right? I know what the pins are, the pinouts are. That's so nice of them. Back when people had to like do all this, and look, they even have all the key codes. Beautiful. As well as the adapter, the pinouts for the for mini DIN plugs. It's a cool manual, right? This is the original box. It came in, and the funny thing is, when you open this up, right? The keyboard is upside down. In design, like here, the keyboard is like this. The cable tucks into here. If I can annoyingly fit it back. I said annoyingly fit it. There we go. Nope, annoyingly fit it back. Annoyingly fits it back. Right? And it closed like this. So when you opened it up, your keyboard was upside down. Because that's the way they made all the cardboard fold. And it was great. It was absolutely great. Let me put this back. Hands down, one of my favorite keyboards. And looks it's absolutely beautiful. How much did I buy that for? I got it for $100. New in box. These days they might go for a bit more. A bit less. Depends how lucky or unlucky you get. Those new in box quality, as you see the coil was still wrapped. I just need to lube it and it'll be modern. Yeah, that was definitely a 10 out of 10 keyboard. So yeah, this TX, pretty nice, turned out pretty well. I'll put some pictures on my Discord sometime during this week. I got some videos to work on. I am not looking forward to this week in keyboards because apparently, as of yesterday, there's 39 freaking topics for me to go over. Even the rapid fire section is gonna be like, it's gonna be like a belt-fed clip of rapid fire because of how many freaking topics there are. God damn. Rapid fire. I could just skip the bad ones. I'm honestly considering doing that for this week. Just because there's so many topics. Nebulant has an idea. Okay, Nebulant. Okay, tell me later. Yeah. That's mostly it for the stream today. Just keeping it short and concise. Just going over some different things. Any questions, comments, or anything else about this build, this board, my life, keyboards, anything? Otherwise, yeah, just chilling like a villain. Oh yeah, audio desync better now, right? Yeah, improved, as well as the field of view. Now that it doesn't actually see me and see what I'm doing in the screen. Let's move it a little bit. Better, nice, okay. I know it's not perfect still, but it's like, it's not bothering, because I know before it was like with it like a whole second delay, which is like between hearing my voice and seeing me move, my mouth move. For a lot of people, I know could be very discombobulating. So hopefully it's like way closer now between my voice and the camera. Something wrong with the switch I need to fix. I'm not looking forward to programming this board, but I will do it sometime today. Pretty new here. Nice setup. Thank you. Thank you, Bash Check. Am I looking forward to any group buys or any new keyboards at the moment, e.g. the Bell on KBD fans? Group buys I'm looking forward to. I'm thinking about joining the CRP drop on drop.com, even though the compatibility sucks, but you only use it on TKL anyway, so yeah, probably get the Xerox. Looking forward, possibly gonna get GMK Lux, GMK Frost Switch. Gonna like supporting my friends. Those are also two sets I'd recommend. GMK Frost Switch by Zambumon, GMK Frost Switch by Megaforce. What else? Looking possibly getting the MT3 now that they're rerunning it with all the proper compatibilities. I like MT3, I just missed out on compatibility on the first round. So thinking about that as well. HMB, KB, the TKL one. There's like a lot of stuff on my list that, like, I really want to, but like I know ultimately I'm not gonna get all of those because that's irresponsible, pretty irresponsible. So I probably won't get all of those. But those are among the things I am looking forward to quite a bit coming up. How's everyone in chat? Is anyone looking forward to anything else? Sounds like an investment. Kinda. I don't know. I got a lot of videos to work on and a lot of stuff. Waiting on your physics. I'm waiting on my physics too. Hopefully soon, right? Hopefully soon. CFO needs more lube. Key Cult #1 Rev 2. That'd be pretty pog for sure. For sure. You're looking forward to the Vulcan Maha on KBD fans. Nice. Getting excited for E8.5 in the next few months. I do have an E8.5 build coming in for a customer. They're shipping it straight to me from exclusive, so that's gonna be a fun build to work on when that comes in. I also have the keycaps. Oh, this is sun. I have a window. See? What plate? I forgot. Yeah, it's the sun. I'm near a window, that's why. I usually don't stream during the day or during this time of the day, so no one, like, people forget that I'm right next to a window. And the window faces west, so you'll see the sunset light. That's why I usually stream later or earlier. See? I gotta think about what I'm gonna have for dinner now too. Maybe I will do a top 5 video coming up of something. Look at that natural light. Well, there's no natural light because I have all my lights on. If you guys want natural light, it's still like a dark corner of my desk. This would be a little closer to natural light right here, but it's tiny, so you can't see it. I got that dramatic shot. Let's get a macro lens. Just zoom in on where the light is shining in. Easy. Give it a caption, not much, but it's mine. Easy. Nope, I don't have one. I don't have a camera set up for that yet. I just set it up today, so I forgot. I didn't think it was important because no one actually cares that much about this one, I think. I mean, actually, if I switch to the other main cam, then probably this one is more natural lighting. Oh man, that brass you see is shining through the keycaps. I still have one small key light in front of me. I don't have my rim light for my head on right now because daytime. See, like the bluish light you see on the case, that's from the key light. That's why it has that white, the daylight color. And that's what's catching the plate, because my window's that way. Otherwise, you'd never actually see the plate, unless because I'm like, yeah, key lights, lighting, crazy stuff right there. I mean, LED video lights are great for their price. To be honest, I don't blame people for getting them. Let's put these DCS keycaps back on. Thinking about changing what keycaps I have. My Jane V2 CE, which I still have on my desk since I built it. My room actually gets pretty hot. I sweat in my room all the time. My room gets annoyingly warm. That's life, you know? Hey, but that's why we drink Monster. So, yeah, next stream. What am I doing next stream, everyone? Next stream, either you guys can watch me desolder a ton of Vint Blacks, or I can lube my G80, or I can desolder my Via, or desolder my CA66, or I'll have a list of things. We'll see. What do I desolder with? I desolder with a Hako FR301. It's like 200 Vints, I think. That the desolder. Desolder the Vints, swap the pace up. It's just going to be a whole stream of fart noises. A whole stream of... Well, not that bad. I'll just turn the compressor on, and it's a shotgun mic, so it's pretty good at, you know, side sound rejection when I focus it. But it's just... of desoldering. So, fart jokes abound. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty concise stream compared to the normal 2+ hour streams. It's only been an hour and a half, so I think it's been a good one. It's been a good one. I'll have pics on my Discord, links down below if you want to join my Discord. And hey, if you like watching YouTube videos about keyboard stuff, you know, link down below. Check out my YouTube stuff. I'll be doing a video on Blueberry Switches soon in my Which Switch series, as well as a few other videos I've been working on, involving one where I have to wear a mustache. For reasons. Well, everyone. It's not YouTube. I believe I have a different command for that. It's there you go. Plug. You guys know it's right there. All my normal stuff. And I guess I should be nice and say hi. I have sponsors too. If you guys want to, hey, you guys buy anything from Novelkeys? I guess that command isn't working right now. Oh, sponsors. There we go. Novelkeys. Use the promo code Huey 5% off. Dixie Mac, an affiliate code if you buy anything from there. Same with SwitchMod.net. Same with Zeal PC. Kono I don't, but they're still cool people. I have sponsors. Technically, I have sponsors. So yeah, if you guys want to support me in any way, you know, use any of those links or those promo codes that you guys see. Any little bit helps me, helps you, especially those discounts when you can. So it is how it is. It is what it is. Thank you everyone so much for watching the stream today. Is anyone online for me to raid? I didn't see anyone online earlier. No one's online. I guess no one wants to stream today. So just me for now. GMK Sandstorm. DUDUDUDU. So thank you everyone so much for watching and enjoying this weird awkward lighting that I have going on. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. And if you have tomorrow off, enjoy. And if you don't, like I do, and you have to go into the office, that's okay too, because we have to live life one day at a time, right? Stay safe, keep on keyboarding, and avoid the FOMO. Take care, everyone.